evening and welcome to Up South. We wish all our viewers a Merry Christmas. Our top story this Thursday evening is from Kerala, where the Vishva Hindu Parishad has claimed that 200 people have converted to Hinduism in 5 different districts of the state. 100 of them from the Kottayam district of the state. In fact, at a public ceremony at a temple in Pungonam town in Kottayam, the VHP claims that 100 people have converted to Hinduism. Kottayam, incidentally, is a district with a huge Christian population. And starting tomorrow, for 3 days in Hyderabad, the VHP is set to have a brainstorming conclave of all its members. Joining me now is Deputy Editor Rohini Swami. Rohini, we all know about the strong RSS network in Kerala. Now, is the BJP, for the record, distancing itself from the VHP's Ghar Wapsi program ceremony in Kerala, or does it hope that come the 2016 Assembly elections, it could possibly derive some kind of an electoral benefit from whatever has been happening on the ground?
Well, the people have been speaking in the BJP in Kerala. They said, yes, they will be distancing themselves for this because even earlier when this was, the similar Ghar Wapsi program was held in Alapura, at that point of time also they took a stand saying that they have come down heavily on the VHP, saying let people, if they want to do it on their own, but they should not go out and make a propaganda out of it. Now here again in Kottayam, a place where it's a thickly the population largely are Christians, there itself the VHP has managed, and they have said in their in the program that 100 people have converted. This they have done as a public ceremony in a temple. So these families who, and they said, have come forth on their own to convert. The point that is being made is that here now the BJP says that they want to stay away from it, but will they use the same people who they are saying are part of the Ghar Wapsi program to cash in as votes later when the elections are coming a few months in 2016 in Kerala? Possibly at that point of time the BJP will not think twice and they will say that it is because of the Ghar Wapsi program that they could also firm their ground in the state. Right.
Rohini, stay on with us. We have a news coming in also from Karnataka. Now, yesterday the Narendra Modi government announced the Bharat Ratna for Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya and also former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Today, the Karnataka Social Welfare Minister H. Anjaneya has raked up a controversy, saying the BJP in the future could even give a Bharat Ratna to Mahatma Gandhi's assassin Nathuram Godse, though he added that he did not mean to say anything against Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Rohini, what have been the reactions from the other members of the Congress government there in Karnataka to the remarks made by the Social Welfare Minister?
Well, when I have been speaking after the statement has been made, what the Congress leaders are saying, well, that's a statement that he's made. It's his personal opinion. And if he feels that he has, and he has come forth and clarified, it's his responsibility. They don't want to say anything more than that. But the point is that when Mr. Anjaneya has gone ahead and said, when he was asked for a reaction on the Bharat Ratna, saying, well, even Nathuram Godse will be given a Bharat Ratna by the BJP, and he says he stands by his statement, saying that he's not trying to say anything against Atal Bihari Vajpayee or Malviya ji, but it's the fact that the BJP is taking a stand at this point of time. They may even take a stand to giving the Bharat Ratna to Godse is something which is not going down well with him as a Congress leader. But he making statements like this should be thinking, because he, as a Congress leader, he also reflects the views of the party, and he should possibly be more careful in saying so.
Right, absolutely. Let's also listen into what H. Anjaneya actually had to say about this whole controversy and making the remark that the BJP in the future could even give the Bharat Ratna to Nathuram Godse.
ಮಹನೀಯರಿಗೆ ಭಾರತ ರತ್ನ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ನೇತೃತ್ವದ ಮೋದಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಅಸಮಾಧಾನ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಹನೀಯರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಗೌರವನೂ ಕೂಡ ನನಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮುಂದೊಂದು ದಿನ ಆ ಗೂಡ್ಸೆ ಅಂತವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಾರತ ರತ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಪಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿರೋದು. ಇವತ್ತು ಅದೇ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟನೆ. 50 ಸರಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇದೆ.
So that was a controversial remark made by the Karnataka Social Welfare Minister. Rohini Swami, thanks a lot for joining us on those 2 stories from Kerala and Karnataka. Now, the killer tsunami killed thousands of people, especially in Tamil Nadu, exactly 10 years ago on the 26th of December 2004. But there were also very little ones who actually came into the world on that fateful day of the 26th of December. My colleague Shisha Reddy travelled to Nagapattinam to meet two such children who actually detest being called the children of the tsunami.
Ten-year-old Madan hates the tsunami. He hates it more when he is called the tsunami. Born on the 26th of December 2004, this boy in Nagapattinam district of Tamil Nadu has not been told yet about the destruction the killer tsunami caused on the day he stepped out of his mother's womb.
நான் 26ஆம் தேதி 12ஆம் மாசம் நான் பிறந்தேன். என் பேர் சுனாமின்னு கூப்பிடுறாங்க. அதனால எனக்கு சிரிப்பா வரும். என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட சொல்வேன் என் பேர் மதன்னு கூப்பிட சொல்லி.
At a small hospital in Sirgari in Nagapattinam district on the afternoon of December 26, 2004, a little after 3 p.m, this little girl named Ranjana arrived in this world. At a time when it seemed as if this part of the world was almost coming apart with the giant killer waves of the sea, sparing no one.
However, Ranjana's birth certificate shows that she was born on the 25th of December 2004. It is because her stepbrother Ranjit fell victim to the tsunami on the same day Ranjana was born. The family did not want a birthday and a death anniversary on the same day and requested for a change of Ranjana's birth date. Ranjana's mother Banu recalls that she was distressed after her delivery. At the hospital, she couldn't find any known faces. She didn't know what happened outside.
நான் இந்த குழந்தை பிறந்ததனால ரொம்ப சந்தோஷப்பட்டேன். ஏன்னா நம்மளுக்கு 2 பையன் இருக்கான். நம்மளுக்கு தங்கச்சிக்கு ஒரு பொம்பளை குழந்தை பிறந்திருக்கு. ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருந்துச்சு. அந்த சந்தோஷமான நேரத்துல துக்கமான செய்தி வரும். ரொம்ப அந்த குழந்தை ரொம்ப எனக்கு வெறுப்பாயிடுச்சு. இது பிறந்து நம்ம குழந்தைய அழிச்சிடுச்சு பாரு. ஆனா ரொம்ப எனக்கு வேதனை ஆயிடுச்சு. என் தங்கச்சியை நாங்க பார்க்கவே இல்லை. நாங்க இங்க தான் கடந்து என் குழந்தைய காணான்னு தேடிட்டு இருந்தோம்.
As the worst affected areas, Nagapattinam and Kadulur, remember the dark day of the 26th of December 2004. These children of tsunami hope this life-changing event will never come again. With Srisha Reddy in Nagapattinam, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Joining me now from Chennai is my colleague Srisha Reddy. Srisha, the city of Chennai also saw the death of over 200 people on that fateful day. It was the day after Christmas where people were still holidaying. What's the sense like that you get on the 10th anniversary of that fateful day?
Well, Sudhir, people here seem to have not forgotten what happened on the 26th of December in 2004 because a lot of people here lost lives. About like 200 people lost their lives and lost their livelihood because they didn't go to fish for the next 1 month. I have a fisherwoman with me who sells fish, but even today she sits in a sense of fear that what if the waves come. இவ்ளோ நாள் ஆயி உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் அந்த சுனாமியோட
நினைவுகள் இருக்குமா? இன்னமே இருக்கு எங்களுக்கு. ஆனா அந்த பயம் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் காத்து வேகமா அடிச்சாலே எங்களுக்கு பயமா இருக்கு. என்ன கொஞ்சம் அலை ஜாஸ்தி இருந்தாலும் எங்களுக்கு பயம் இருக்கு. ஏன்னா அவ்வளவு பாதிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கோம் நாங்க அந்த சுனாமில. நினைச்ச அந்த ஞாபகம் வந்தாவே எங்களுக்கு தூக்கம் வராது. நைட்ல தூங்க முடியாம ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டு இருப்போம் நாங்க. இன்னமே எங்களுக்கு எல்லாமே 10 வருஷம் ஆச்சு எங்களுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல உதவியே செய்யலமா. எங்களுக்கு எந்த உதவியும் செய்யல.
So it's been 10 years and they of course have sleepless nights when the waves come because this is the time that where during the winter season the waves are not as good as for fishermen to venture into the sea, especially sir 10 வருஷம் ஆகுது இந்த நினைவுகள் நடந்து. இப்போ இன்னும் உங்களுக்கு அந்த நினைவுகள் வந்துட்டு இருக்குங்களா இல்ல 10 வருஷம் ஆயும் நீங்க இன்னும் கடந்து போயிட்டீங்களா?
கடந்து போயிட்டு தான் மடக்குறோம். இன்னும் 10 வருஷம் தான் எங்களுக்கு அதான் தொழில். எங்களுக்கு வேற தொழில் எங்களுக்கு எதுவுமே கிடையாது. எங்களுக்கு வேற எந்த இதுவும் கிடையாது. எங்களுக்கு எப்போதுமே அது எங்கள் மனசில் அந்த 26 வருஷம்லாம் எங்களுக்கு அந்த பயம் இருக்கும். எப்போதும் பயம் இருந்தாலும் எங்களுக்கு வேற வழி கிடையாது. எங்களுக்கு பயம் இல்லாத நாங்கள் அப்போ கூட அந்த மீன் பிடிச்சி தான்.
Right. So this is their livelihood. Even if they fear to go and venture into the sea, or even if they fear saying that they will look after something else for their livelihood, but they have no other choice for the fishermen to live near the banks of this particular place and also continue to fish because that's their livelihood. If I can ask my camera person to pan in and show you, Sudhir, very quickly, this is a banner that's been put up here in Marina Beach for the 10th anniversary because at least close to 200 people here lost their lives.
Right, so these are the pictures that are there from different parts of Tamil Nadu, and that of course is Kanyakumari, which is also one of the places which saw a whole lot of destruction and damage as a result of that killer tsunami. Shisha Reddy, thanks a lot for joining us from Chennai's Marina Beach. We will keep coming back to you. In fact, Shisha Reddy will be reporting live from Nagapattinam tomorrow on the 10th anniversary of the tsunami. Now, with December 25 being observed as Good Governance Day, there was a lot of confusion over whether government officers will have to actually report to duty on a holiday. But at the end of the day, it was only the ministers who seemed to have got their hands dirty.
A more clean avenue road in Bengaluru on Christmas is what the BJP leaders ensured this morning as a part of the Clean India drive. The idea clearly was to put their best foot forward on Good Governance Day. So while Venkaiah Naidu and Sadanand Gaura swept the road, Anant Kumar collected garbage.
Without clean mind and clean body, God will not welcome you. This is what Mahatma Gandhiji has said at that time. So hygienity, cleanliness, very important. Keeping that in mind, Prime Minister has given a call for Swachhata Abhiyan across the country. I am happy many political leaders, central ministers, chief ministers, MPs, MLAs, state ministers, they are all taking part in Swachhata campaign in different parts of the country.
Was the NDA government making Christmas a working day for government servants? That seemed to be one of the concerns in the days leading up to December 25th, observed as Good Governance Day. But finally, offices stayed shut with token seminars organized on good governance.
The central government offices denied having received any circular by the Modi government asking them to work. Opinion on the street is divided on whether the idea to observe 25th of December as Good Governance Day is a good idea.
Unfortunately, today is the birthday. Unfortunately, today is birthday of Vajpayee. They are mixing up both and they are doing both.
Let this Governance Day started by Modi. Since it is only 6 months previous government, it's a good governance day. He has initiated for a goodness day. Let Yesu Christa will be also happy to celebrate this as a good governance day.
With Pratibha Raman in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Joining me now from the St. Mary's Church in Sikandrabad is my colleague Ratnika Sharma. Ratnika, contrary to the whole confusion in Karnataka, the Archbishop of Bengaluru actually issuing a very strong statement. The whole controversy over conversions in Kerala. In Telangana, which is actually celebrating its first Christmas as a new state, there seems to be a lot of Christmas spirit around. Even the Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao laying the foundation stone for a Christian Bhavan to come up in Hyderabad.
Definitely, Sudhir. For one, the issue of either conversion or the fact that today has been declared a Good Governance Day has in no way dampened the Christmas spirit for people here in Hyderabad. I'm joined here by a few youngsters in the church. Do you think the fact that today has been declared a Good Governance Day has in any way soured or dampened the Christmas spirit?
No, it has actually never dampened the Christmas spirit because we cannot find any difference in the celebration part. We are celebrating from the last night. We had a candle march and we had carol singing, and today you can see the church is beautifully decorated and we all are here with a great pomp and show. So there's no difference, and there is a lot of gift exchange. And
do you think this is in part helped by the fact that we have a Chief Minister who is very proactive when it comes to the Christian community? He has proposed to build a Christian Bhavan and also condemned the attacks on pastors.
Yeah, regarding this attacks on the pastors, he said he will take care of the situation at par with the Dalits. And when it comes to the 10 crore donation towards this Christian Bhavan, he said he will lay the first foundation in this month itself. So it's a good part, like good on his part.
So definitely, Sudhir, people here have in no way been miffed by the fact that even the conversion issue or the fact that today has been declared a Good Governance Day, and it has been jingle bells all the way for people here.
Right, it seems to be in fact a lovely sight behind you, Ratnika, there at the St. Mary's Church in Sikandrabad. Thanks a lot to you and your guests for joining us on Christmas Day. Parliament, in fact, seems to have moved to Bengaluru this Christmas, and in fact, it's a very sweet version at that. And if you look at this one, which is coming up in the next story by Rohini Swami from Bengaluru, you would realize that Achhe Din have indeed come to the IT city.
This Christmas, Parliament has moved to Bengaluru. This 22-feet tall replica of the seat of democracy in India is the icing on the cake at this annual cake show in Bengaluru.
करीब 60,000 मैन आवर्स लगा है, 3 महीने से काम कर रहे हैं, 12 घंटा डेली, 30-40 लोग. एंड सीआर साहब और उनका इंजीनियरिंग टीम वाज ऑन इट फॉर 3 months, डूइंग ऑल द ड्राइंग्स और वो सब कर रहे थे. तो बहुत मेहनत लगा है इसमें, बहुत मेहनत लगा. और आप नीचे से लेके ऊपर तक पूरा खा सकते हैं.
Most visitors to the show want to click a selfie near the cake and eat it too.
This is kind of first time. We always hear from these citizens they're telling cake show every year held. It's very nice. So we just came here for the first time and we feel really good. Many things going on in India and it's very nice. It's very nice too. Yes, I feel like going and just eating everything made out of cakes over here.
अच्छा लगा.
क्या-क्या अच्छा लगा?
अच्छा केक देखने के लिए सब अच्छा है. पार्लियामेंट अच्छा है. वो हमारा इंडियन पार्लियामेंट है ना, ये अच्छा बात है.
Parliament has competition from India's successful Mars mission. The replica of the mission to the red planet is indeed a red-hot favorite.
They've done Parliament and all, and it's very difficult and they've done it. It's nice to see all this.
This annual homage to cake and the sugar art started in 1874 with C. Ramachandran, whose family owned a chain of supermarkets. 140 years later, the show still remains in tune with the times.
They say that tea tastes best with cake. And this year, for the annual cake show in Bangalore during Christmas, the people constructing the cake had no second thoughts of what the theme should be. They thought that if a chaiwala can become the Prime Minister of the country, then definitely the Parliament should be made out of cake. With Camera Srimati, Rohini Swami in Bangalore, Headlines Today.